Oh, I love it. Well, where do we start? I guess we can start with Black Jesus. Can you go to Revelation 1? Yeah. What's funny about that?
Nothing.
Can I get your first name?
Oh, it's Shauna.
Say it again.
Shauna.
Shauna. You're not inebriated, are you, Shauna?
Am I a what?
Inebriated?
What's that mean?
Drunk?
No.
Okay, you're not on any drugs, are you?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. Just checking. You can ask me that, and I'm not gonna be offended. Okay, let's start with this image. Who is this?
Me? Jesus Christ.
It's Jesus Christ, right? Okay, let's go to Revelations 1:13. Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Go ahead, Peter.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So this is describing Christ, right? Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It says that his hairs were white like wool. Come on.
As white as snow.
So it gave a color and then it gave a texture. Are you familiar with wool? You're not familiar with wool? Have you ever seen a sheep? You never seen a sheep. How old are you, Shauna?
22.
22. You've been here 22 years and you ain't never seen a sheep?
No.
Well, sheep have a woolly like hair, sort of like this brother's hair. Shauna, right here, sort of like this brother's hair. That's what it said, that Christ has sheep-like hair, or wool-like hair, I should say. I'm sorry, but it's white as snow, right? It was gray. Does this represent wool-like hair?
Yes.
No, right? Let's not be disingenuous. Let's be honest, okay? That's the only way this is gonna work. Y'all been lying to us for over 400 years now. Let's just be honest, right? So let's keep reading.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Is his eyes as a flame of fire? Have you ever seen a fire before?
No.
You have never seen a fire before?
No.
You've never seen a fire before?
No.
Okay, Shauna. What have you graduated high school? You graduated high school and you don't know what a fire looks like? I know she playing. And it's fine. Let's go to Revelation 13.
Let's get Revelation.
I've seen a fire.
Let's get Revelation 13. You ever seen slavery before?
No.
You will.
I don't think so.
You will.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Have you ever heard about the transatlantic slave trade?
No.
When y'all took us on cargo slave ships?
Oh, I wasn't there.
What's your nationality? What's your race? White? Have white people took black people into slavery before?
Yes.
Your people took my people into slavery before?
I wasn't there.
I didn't ask that.
I wasn't there.
I didn't ask that. I said, have your people took our people into slavery before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Let's keep reading.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Come on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Did your forefathers go into slavery for what they did?
I wasn't there. They're not my people.
Are you white?
Yes, but
Did
I
the
wasn't
white people
there.
go into slavery? I'm not. Why do you keep saying you weren't there? I didn't say
You
nothing
said
about
you.
that. I'm asking about your foreparents. Did white people go into slavery? Huh?
I have no idea.
They haven't, which means this is going to come to pass, right? I would ask you a question, but I don't know if you up here to understand it. You got that precept in Isaiah? I think you was going for.
Yeah.
Either one.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 21.
There you go.
Prepare slaughter for his children,
It says, "Prepare slaughter for his children." Come on,
for the iniquity of their father,
for the sin of their fathers. Come on.
that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
How do you feel about that, Shauna? You have no idea what it means? Do you know what preparation means? You know what preparation means? You know how you prepare food? You look like you eat. You know how you prepare food? What? What? I'm confused. I'm confused. Do you know how you prepare food? You know? Oh, not so. Are you? You're familiar with preparation now, right? You're familiar with preparation. I had to mention food because she's familiar with food. I just made a simple. You know. That was it. Let's keep reading. Let's read again. Prepare slaughter. Do you know what slaughtering is? You familiar with slaughtering is, all right? Let's keep reading.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, for the sins of their fathers. That's what it's going into. You keep saying you weren't there. I wasn't gonna pull this out, but you kept saying it, right? So if you go out to eat with your daddy, right? You go out to eat with your daddy. That's fine. You go out to eat with your daddy. You've been to eat with your father before, huh? Yeah, no? Why not? You ain't have a dad? Oh man, that sucks. How you doing?
I'm alright. I thought you guys were talking late.
What's this?
They're 1978 comic books about Jesus.
What do I want with a 1978 comic book about Jesus for?
Well, I don't want to carry them anymore, so I thought that'd be somebody that might be doing.
Okay. Okay. You said what?
Torah.
I couldn't hear.
She don't want to get tore up.
Right. What? Thanks, Shauna. I know you were useful. So, it says prepare slaughter for his children. You said you never went out to eat with your father because you don't have a father. Pretend you had a dad, right?
Okay.
Pretend you had a dad. You went out to eat with your dad, and you're eating, and then he gets up and decides to leave, right? You haven't paid for it yet. Come to find out, the waiter comes with the ticket. Who has to pay for it? Huh? I can't hear you. The person who's left there, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Your forefathers ate and you ate. Y'all all ate and benefited off of our backs and our forefathers' backs, right? Which means what? When the ticket comes, you got to pay for it.
That's right.
It's as simple as that, Shauna. It's as simple as that. You kind of get it now? That's what it means. It says prepare slaughter for his children. So whether you were there or not, that's what you got to deal with. I wanted to deal with you on much a more nicer basis, but you just kept laughing. That's a great question. Do you have a disorder? What's your disorder?
Autistic.
You're autistic? Oh. Well, that sucks. It does. That still doesn't change your judgment, though. You're still going into slavery just like as if you were normal.
That's right.
That's just
Right.
what the ticket is. You asked what this was, right? Your people led our people into slavery. That's recorded in the Bible. Why'd you make that face?
I don't know.
Were you going to argue that they weren't your people?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
You keep saying, I wasn't there.
So that's the amen.
Huh?
That's great.
That's great, yay. I know. It's okay, Shauna. You have a good day, okay? We're gonna close out. We had to deal with Shauna for a little while. We had to deal with her for a little bit, okay? With that,
Hey,
we're gonna
hey,
go
let me
ahead.
grab one precept, real quick on the sword, real quick. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
And on them that hate thee was persecuted thee. A lot of people will say, well, that was hate. That was hate. No, that wasn't hate, right? Hate is an action word, right? I didn't do nothing but show her the truth. One could argue that was love. This was hate, right? That's all this was. This was hate. Okay? You can't just walk up to somebody. I can't just sit here and say, hey, buddy, I think you're a cool guy. And I'm kind of showing love, but then I stab him in the back. You would say, no, that was hate. It wasn't love. You basing it off his actions. You know what I'm saying? Some will say that was hate. I call it the truth. I mean, it is what it is, right? But we're gonna close out real quick until we ready to open back up again. And with that, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God Yahweh, Mashiach Yahushua. Shalom.